I'm gonna do a pack with me video with these two. Good morning, guys. Mary here. As you can see, we've already made our first cup of coffee. We've sent Brian off, and then now we are in my kitchen dining room. We are gonna do some packing of orders, and I'm just gonna have you come along with me, see how that process goes. And so let's just get into it. All right, so I just want to show you that this is our like shipping area here in our dining room, and I'm going to show you the whole dining room because it's kind of been taken over by the business. But anyway, we have our thermal printer over there. We have the laptop, our printer. We have our scale right here. We have a scale. We have like some shipping stuff. There's our bags in the drawer of the buffet here. There's more packing supplies, but pretty much everything that we use on a daily is just like quickly available right here. Right off the bat, we have stuff here. Going to our eBay, got $115 worth of orders, so I am gonna go gather these things up. All right, I already know what you guys are gonna think. This is normally, I promise you guys, this is normally not how this looks. I mean, yes, the totes are here, but like the piles of clothes, the playpen, the e-bikes, all the things, that's not normally here. Bo is usually right here. Huh, Bobo? Hi, baby. Yeah, so I'm just gonna gather up the things here and show you how I dig for things. I think this is a situation where I gotta empty the whole bin. I found the shirt for a hot minute. I thought it wasn't in there and I was like gonna lose it. So our next item is a Nike Just Do It Gray logo t-shirt, medium graphic shirt. Looks like it's an A5. Nike, just do it. All right, Nike. It's like gray. It's gray. All right, so that one, Nike. All right, so we found it. This is a Nike new attack, so cool. All right, our next item is a Thrasher Skateboard Magazine t-shirt, heather gray with their flame logo. It's in C5. Oh yeah, okay, so we sold that. Now we have a Columbia Shorts men mesh lined swim fishing outdoor PFG Omni shade. So we need Columbia Shorts. There's no location, so it's going to be with something listed as shorts. And that's another thing, guys. Like when we first started out doing this, we didn't have like a lot of items. I guess you would say like maybe 100 or less. So some of our bins were just listed like men's short sleeves, sets, dresses, women's shorts, you know, things that were manageable. But as our store grew, the importance of having like actual like number verifications, like a system with like the bin number really helps to have that. So you'll notice if you ever go to our store or anything, some things like the first thing in our description is the bin that we have that item located at. So anyway, this item unfortunately is at the very bottom of this tower here. So I'm going to pause the video real quick. Or do you want to see it? I don't know. I'm trying to be transparent with you guys to show you like the real deal. So I think what I'll do is just that I'll just keep videoing it and maybe fast forward once I do the edits and stuff like that. But yes, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. So I'm going to have to move it. So I believe, yeah, based on this size, extra large. So we sold these pair of Columbia shorts. Our next item is a 5T toddler Reebok heavyweight puffer jacket in C9. Okay, that's good. I was bringing it back. Where it was C9. Oh, C9 is in the corner over here, so let's get to the corner. Get these. Oh, goodness. All right. So, let's take a look at this picture because I don't know why it looks black. Why does this thing look black? And then this is teal. See original listing. I kid you not, guys. I'm going to show you this. Does that not look black on the laptop and then like teal in person? Unless Brian had a couple of jackets he got for a good deal. I don't know. I'm going to dig some more in this bin. It's kind of weird. Right, so there's that. Okay. I'm so glad. All right, so there is a black one. Goodness gracious. He buys things and sometimes I don't know because we don't always go together shopping. He has more time to do it than I do. All right, so there's that. We found the jacket. Next item of ours is Vineyard Vines men's 32 by 30 beige pants, straight leg, D1. Where's D1? D1, S1, D1. D1. I think that was easy enough. Let's see, Vineyard Vines, 32.30. So we sold these Vineyard Vines khakis. Our next item is a North Carolina State Wolfpack extra large red short sleeve Adidas brand. That is in C5. So is this it? Yes. All right. So we found it. There's this North Carolina Wolfpacks. So that was 7 items that we have on eBay. I'm going to go to, I was going to turn you off just here a second ago. I'm going to go, let's see, what do we have for Posh and Depop? It looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things on Poshmark. Okay, on Depop we have 1 sale, and that is a Coach bag. And it's an old Coach bag. Let's see. This was easy enough. I have this bags, and I do have this in the description. I wonder if this is going to get sent back. So this is an old Coach bag. Let me see if I can't get into the descriptor. It's a Hampton Hobo shoulder bag, and I got this out of the bins. However, it smells like smoke, and I listed it for like 35 bucks or something like that. I mean, maybe 40, I don't know, but it's being sold for $34. And then, you know, Depop takes like the most minimal fee. But this is what the bag looks like. And I did put into the descriptor that it smelled like cigarette. And it seems to be on the surface, but the bag itself is like in very decent condition. But getting it out of the bins, you kind of have those kind of items that you come across. But anyway, I sold this Coach bag, and yeah, curious to know if this will get returned. So we're going to keep a reminder of this and then maybe get another future video. I hope not, fingers crossed. But anyway, if there's an item to be returned, I think out of today's haul, like to ship out, it would be this. But I did put that in the descriptor. Okay, so as you can see, we're back here in the workspace. We're going to ship things. I think I may have said this in the video before, but like we have our thermal printer, our laptop, our scale. I keep a yardstick so I can do my measurements with. We have our supplies over here that you can't see off camera, and then in the drawers we have more packing bags. And then this thing here that I'm poking at, that has like scissors, tape, shavers, lint rollers, all the things that we need for getting some of our clothes prepped. So let's just get into it. I'll probably talk with you guys while I'm doing this. I started the one already and I wasn't sure because I was like, oh, but I've already packed the Volcom shirt. This one is going to be the Nike shirt. We're going to get the shipping label here and like pull this Nike shirt out. Yeah, I think we're running a sale right now because it smells perfumey somewhere. So I don't know how that could be possible. That Coach bag is nearby and that thing stinks. So whoever's getting that, I really hope that they know how to get that smoke smell out because, I mean, I'm not keeping that bag. I like to watch YouTube and listen to people while I get this done. It kind of helps me get the day going. I can't do it. Hold on. So that's 6 ounces. And just get this done real quick. 10 by 8. But I wonder, oh yeah, I can flip that. So this is going to be 8 by 4, 8 by 5, 8 by, yeah, let's just do 5. And then let's just do 3. Anyway, what I was saying was, I like watching videos I like watching YouTube at all times. Like COVID hit and I started watching YouTube, and then that's when I kind of got like the idea for like my Dollar Tree stuff. It's like, wow, you know, it just is like such a creative outlet to do these videos and stuff like that. It's definitely, you know, like, I guess to some extent, you know, people are like, oh, you just want attention and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not for attention. I mean, yeah, you do get attention. You get some negative comments and stuff like that. But, like, I'm a nurse. I ain't scared of you. You know what I mean? Like, I've dealt with worse than people leaving bad comments. So, anyway, those are 2 items here that I've got packed up. Fashion magazine, Fasher. So, interesting thing, fun fact, I'm a skater mom. I was never a soccer mom, football mom, basketball mom, anything like that. I was a skater mom. So, my previous relationship, I was married to a man who skateboarded, and obviously, as that comes along with it, your children learn to skateboard. So, my children are skateboarders. They're adults now, so they don't necessarily do it all the time. But growing up, I was a skater mom. And we went to skate parks. We went to skate functions. We went to all the things. Let's see. I never was scared. And believe it or not, they've never had a broken bone. Their friends have. but my children never did. And we had half pipes, we had ramps, we had all the things, right? So that was always kind of interesting. But yeah, 8. I'm gonna do 8 by 5 by 3 again. 8 by 5 by 3. Is it gonna like adjust? 8 by 5. Oh, it's because I didn't put the weight in. So it's 9 ounces. Okay, purchase shipping label. So some things, you know, I'm able to tell Brian, you know, like when we're out and about. When we're outsourcing and stuff, you know, he'll be like, hey, do you know anything about this? And that is one thing that I do know about. I know about those kind of things. Another interesting fun fact is that we just sold 2 snowboards. I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't think anything of it. We went to my favorite SPCA thrift store, and there was 2 snowboards sitting on the outside of the building, because on the outside they have like all their like outdoor furniture, kids like big furniture, toys, stuff like that. And there was these snowboards that were dropped off, and like I know a little bit about that, right? And anyway, I saw these birchen bindings. I thought it was like a whole complete board, but it wasn't. It was like a board and then like different bindings. So anyway, either way, I just sold them. We paid $30 for 2 snowboards each. Let me just take that back. $30 a piece for 2 snowboards. So we paid $60, and I just sold the both of them for $150. So paid my money back, totally fine. I'm sure that those burnt bindings were a hell of a lot more than that $150, but they were bulky and they were sitting in the house, and I'm hitting the end of the season, so I'm selling them, right? So that was cool. Fast cash right there. Literally sold within a week of me posting them. So that was great. Let's go back to our shipping. You know what? I need coffee. I need another cup of coffee. So I got my second cup of coffee, and I'm like so happy. Oh my gosh, I can drink coffee all day. I don't know if that's like a nurse thing, because like literally 24 hours a day, it drives Brian nuts. He's like always talking about how I like need like these big bulk containers of the K-Pods and everything, which is true. But anyway, we've got our second cup of coffee, and we're just gonna keep on rolling along. I'm gonna keep on chatting. It's a really hot cup of coffee. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, our Columbia shorts. Where are they? I think I need batteries for the, I think the scale needs batteries, because it doesn't stay on. Like, it stays on long enough for like each individual item that I'm doing, but not like, you know, throughout the whole thing. So those are 7.5 ounces. I'm going with 8, always rounding up to make sure that I am safe from the USPS measurement people. That's gonna be so 8. No, that's a 10. Oops, sorry. 10 by. We're gonna do 6. 10 by 6 by 3. It's really important to do your measurements like that. And if you can get like a scale, like if you're new and considering reselling, or you're new, definitely get yourself a scale, because that originally when I pulled it up was like the label was $7.40 something cents, and like with the appropriate measurements and weight, always rounding up to the next number, based on like, you know, your numbers there, it dropped it to $5.83. So that is good. We're gonna purchase that, and then I should just bring out this whole, I'm gonna bring a couple of leave them out here, so I quit opening the drawer. But yeah, anyway, it's really, have that, because you don't want to end up owing on your shipping and everything. So let me just stuff these in here. And I stuff like whatever I can in these poly mailers. Like, we'll put shoes in poly mailers, and you know, unless it's like a big bulky item. I think one time someone complained that we did shoes in a poly mailer, which I get, you know, people have their preferences, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to go broke making sure you have like some kind of fancy schmancy, I don't know. Some people will argue that, you know, you pack your shoes in boxes, whatever. I'm going to pack to whatever I have at the moment. Trust me, I'm not going to like want your stuff ruined, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I would like, but I think that was just like a bougie person expecting a box, because they're probably used to like shopping at like some online boutique and getting like love letters or something. I don't know. But anyway, so did I just sound mean? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let me just stop. What's next? Next in line. Next in line. Oh, that Reebok. That Reebok toddler's coat. So, funny thing about this toddler coat is that Brian, as you guys seen earlier in the video, this is cute too. Brian must have gotten a good deal because he got two of them. One was black and one was teal color, because I was tripping out. But this is, I'm going to go ahead and do this in the bag. Well, no, let's see. I don't know how to keep it. Let me get these measurements real quick. So it's going to be 14. We're going to do 14 by 9 by 6. 14 by 9 by 6. Yeah, 14 by 9 by 6 is what we're going to go with. Let me get this in this big polymer. But anyway, he must have got like a good deal on these jackets or something, because you know, we shop a lot at Goodwill, and then we have bins, not the outlet bins at our Goodwill. They're like not outlet prices, but they are like cheaper items. And so like kids clothing, I think in general, are like less than $2. So he probably got this jacket for like $2.50, $3.50 tops maybe. I don't know, because it probably wasn't in the bin. It was probably on the rack. But children's clothing is like much cheaper. And he probably thought, you know, hey, wintertime, kids need jackets and all the things. So I'm gonna remeasure this, because I have it in its container now. So let's just do that. 14 by 12. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, it's 21 ounces. By 4. Okay. So I'm getting ready to ship off these vineyard vines. Let's see what we can do with them. Can I get, no. Will I be, no, I won't be able to get away with a smaller poly mailer, but let's, so we're going to do 10 by 10 by 2. 10 by 10 by 2. purchased that label. Get a sip of my coffee. If you hear that, Lily. Lily. So we have 2 labs. They're mine. Me and Brian are like second marriages type thing. And so he came with 4 kids. I came with 3 kids and 2 dogs. So I moved from Virginia to North Carolina, and I have been kind of learning the area and learning all the things here. It was a hard transition. It really was. But, you know, we're, I think, to a point now where things have settled. But, you know, definitely when you combine 2 lives with so many other lives involved in it, it definitely was an interesting process. So, all right, last item here for our eBay stuff is this North Carolina shirt. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize, like, fun fact about me. I am 46 years old before I realized how many things came out of North Carolina. So, like, Cookout is from North Carolina, Smithfield pork, Mount Olive pickles, Cheerwine, like, things that, like, you think are, like, awesome sauce back home, right? When you're living in another state, and then, like, you move to North Carolina, and you're like, what? Those things started here? And guess what else? This is the funniest thing ever. So, like, I knew, like, I just always known, growing up and stuff like that, like, North Carolina, like, dominated in, like, March Madness with, like, their college basketball and stuff. But guess what? I didn't know Michael Jordan was from North Carolina. I thought he was from damn Chicago. So, funny, right? So, anyway, I'm learning all kinds of things while I'm here in North Carolina. Let's see how this cuts off. It will stay on some, and then, like, and I don't know why it's crooked. Like, this drives me nuts because, like, I have to have everything asymmetrical and equal, and that is crazy. But I'm not gonna fuss with it because I have other things to waste my day about. So that's gonna be like a 8x6 by 2. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll finish up these other orders super fast. Show you my little pile here. Or do you want me to show you, like, putting them in the bag? I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like, you know, if you don't know how to put something in a bag, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to finish off these last couple items, and then we'll head out. I'll get ready. And, like, we'll head out to the post office. So I've got all the things packed up there. I'm gonna put them in that Aldi bag, and I'm gonna get ready to go. It's like Tetris. Who else played Tetris? I loved playing Tetris growing up. Tetris was like the most fun game. Me and my best friend Jocelyn, we would go and play Tetris at her house. I'm telling you, it teaches you so many life skills. Alright, so there's that, and that. Got this going. I'm going to get ready and we are going to head out. Alright, let me get my stuff out of here. Alright, boom. Alright, so I've dropped off the packages here at the post office. I don't record in the post office like I do out and about in the stores and everything. I just like to give people a little bit of privacy in that regards. It is super busy here at our little small town post office. So that's that. And it wasn't even our regular post office people, which is kind of weird. I don't know if there's changes going on or what, but those packages have been dropped off. Thank you so much for watching the video, taking the time out of your busy days. I greatly appreciate that. Brian greatly appreciates that. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our channel. We would greatly appreciate that. That helps our channel grow so much. And we'll see you in the next video. Let us know if you like these videos. Leave comments. We definitely will give feedback. We like feedback. All the things. Let's be besties, and we will see you in the next one, or I will see you in the next one. Bye.